Hey, what's up, everybody? Still out here roaming through this yard. Just keeps going on and on and on. Doesn't really get any clearer either of a shot of the cars. But standing next to a, looks like it's probably a 57 Ford convertible. Doesn't look like a retractable. Yep. Wonder when that bad boy took its final ride. Looks like it's been in here a while. You know that when I was growing up, there used to be so many of these junkyards around with this type of stuff, but as the older generation would die off, their relatives or sons, you know, people in the family would get it, and they'd bring crushers in and just boom, gone. There was a private junkyard about an hour away from my house that I'd only been into a couple times, and I knew the guy, but he could never get his license to open. Is that a 59 Caddy? He could never get his license to open his junkyard. So all the stuff in his yard was complete cars. Nobody was ever able to go in there and really get any parts from him. But he had a 58 Impala convertible in there with Continental kit on it, like super sport Chevelles with the big blocks in them. And he died, and I want to think his nephew inherited that. And he built a special bridge to go in there and crush every one of them cars. Wouldn't sell nothing. 56 Chevy. Oh, this is the front of that two-door sedan we was looking at in the other video. Yeah, this is the jungle down here. You really can't see much of anything on anything. A little bit of chrome here and there. But I mean, look at how, if you needed a part off that car, good luck. You're going to have half the day just clearing access to it. So I was saying, if he's still interested in selling, needs to drag some of these out where they're a little bit more accessible. But he's getting older as well, so your priorities change as you get older. Still cool to see. So that radiator's probably worth $50 in scrap. Look, 2 radiators in a row. Here's a little 68 Chevelle. Left for dead. What is it about when you start filming? I mean, I'm out in the country and you can hear the sirens going by. It's amazing. It's strange. Some views have better access to the cars, you know, whether you're looking at the back of them or the front of them. Like this right here it's not hateful. You could get right to these cars if you needed parts. Well, here's the front of that 56 four-door we was looking at. interesting they take the cow tags off of them. Like, I don't know why you do that. Still got some nice little trim on it if you're trying to fix up either a Bel Air wagon or a 4-door sedan. There's the front of that 61 wagon. Still got the 283 in it. '55 Chevy 4-door sedan. Oh, that's interesting. That's a 60 Impala. Still got the rack on it. Let me zoom in a little bit. 60 Impala convertible. Still got the rack on it. Sorry, I know it's tremendously hard to focus, but black 60 Impala convertible. I didn't even remember that one being down here. Yeah, right there she is. Well, hold on a second. Oh crap. There's a 57. See, the splash pans get bad. They get rusty on the sides, and then that one's got some dents in it and stuff. Yep, 57 4-door hardtop. But here's what I was showing you guys, the 60 Impala ragtop. Yeah, they left that rack because there wasn't nothing left of it. And they scarfed what they could out of the rear tub of it. A lot of people do conversions on these cars. That vine had a hold of me, guys. Trying to take my lights out. There's a headlight bucket. Or a headlight bezel. This is probably a pretty sharp car. Yeah, that's amazing. They went to town on that 60 Impala. Look at the cool old interior in it. It's like a black and white checkered, unless that was like aftermarket. Them little 3 dots right there on that inner structure, that's a window pivot. That's worth a few bucks right there. Well, let's carry on. Get back out here to civilization. The vines I'm under attack by, and then they're coming after me. See, some of these cars, there's just no hope for them. They've been cut on, rusted out, parted out. I mean, check out that, guys. 58 Chevy Impala. Wow, there's two of them. Yep. These cars have really come along. People are really into these 58 Impalas. Look at that one. It's sat there that long. The body has literally broken in half. '65 Impala. Look at that. Actually, let me just for a little amount of respect. This guy's saying for his used cars was B-O-B-B Bob Chevrolet. Look at that. He was a wheeler and dealer. 65 Impala. A gold one come from there, brand new. Okay, let's take a second on this one right here. Let me see if I can get down through here a little bit, because this right here is a real true 1970 Chevelle SS. Look at the fenders. That would have said, more than likely, that would have said SS 396. But it come the dark green color, phantom green, or forest green. Wow, that was a triple green car. It come dark green with a green vinyl top and a green bench seat interior. There's the original back seat out of it. I had bought parts off of this car. Sorry for my hand. I had bought parts off of this car years ago when I was real into the 70 Chevelles. But let's see if we can get a little closer picture of it, because it kind of clears out over here on the sides. I think he's starting to dig in from the sides, start clearing some of this out. But yeah, could you imagine that bad boy brand new? 70 Chevelle SS 396. And look at this. This is kind of crazy. You could tell that it was probably me. Maybe not, but it probably was me. Because look, left behind a 55 or a 56 Chevy gauge cluster. And that's a, well, it's hard to say, probably a 55 since it was missing the temperature gauge. But you can see the brackets. Disc brake spindles are still on it. The original power brake booster. This may even be the original radio out of it. Yeah, sure enough. That's the original AM radio. Yeah, what a trip. I remember this car. I got many parts out of this car through the years. See the original 70 Super Sport, the column would be black. See how that one's all faded black? This is the real deal right here. This is absolutely a true Super Sport. But realistically, at this point, does it even matter? It's just sad to see it here. Old Cadillac. Yeah. And you can see the faded white stripes on the back filler panel in between the top and the rear glass and the deck lid. Yep. So it was a striped car. Let's see if it was a flapper hood car. Now I'm getting sidetracked, but I do genuinely love a Super Sport Chevelle 70. Well, you see that hole right there? There's a tack dash car. And that hole down there was for the Turbo 400, so it could have been a flapper hood car. Sorry guys, I was getting sidetracked. I start reminiscing. Get by them 70 Chevelles and I lose train of thought. One thing that always drew me to the old cars from the 50s was all the beautiful pastel colors they used on all of them. It really just caught your eye. They just really drew you right in. And that's got to be, well, you tell me guys, that's got to be a 57 Pontiac or a 57 Cadillac. Still got the big old engine in it. back view of them 58 Impalas. The 58 Impala always had that vent on the roof. It was non-functional. It took a bezel in there, but really cool. And then the back window area had almost like them humps on each side. All right, guys, this video is getting pretty long. Let me stop it here, and I'll see what else I see that's cool, and I'll get back with you. Like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys on the next video.